course, Renekton falls off a cliff in the late game, so he's not able to get any advantages, which I don't think is going to be the play here for Invade, just because, you know, they have they
game early engagement here on the bottom side. Oh no, it's really punishing.
Absolutely, let's take a look at that, because it was initiated by Pro Pam, and he did get the double taunt, but the Kai'Sa just didn't do enough damage, especially at this phase of the game. Against
a little bit more safety on that side.
They do have to be a little bit safer, a little bit more wary and cautious, I think. But they do have Undalish coming in from the lane. They have done the exhaust, and the onslaught shadows is going to go in, but I don't think this is going to be a dive that is orchestrated by Invade. It's just too risky, especially and you know his potential. But
line connects from Langui, and here comes the charm. Bank uses the killer instinct defensively, flashes to safety as well, so he's out of there. Here comes the onslaught for shadows for the backup on the leash in the fight, but the 0711 finds that Kai'Sa, goes back in for the resets, and can actually go for another fight against the enemy jungler. Some ton of damage on the isolation, so on the leash gonna back up close. But here comes the fight. Langui still has all of the kits available to him. Dredge line available, flashes forward from the depths, and Bank is out, so there he's gone. Here comes the hero's entrance, but Pro Pam might have just bitten off more than he could chew, so he's gonna have to use the flash defense. Single trade to everything that EDG has taken from them. Bank, meanwhile, doesn't have the safety out the turret, and that's the exhaust from Alone as well. He's got nowhere to run, and Alone starting to stay alive for now. Hasn't even invested the Sanguine Pool yet, but Unleash has found Langui, so might be a little bit of trouble here on the Nautilus. Just as much as a connect, but the charm does, and that's Langui going down without a fight, without any help from their team. But that's okay, because EDG looking for the response in the form of Bell in that bot side, and they're gonna take a turret as well. So at the end of the day, EDG, they're looking to make things even more in their favor as Bluff X drives, and that's perfect execution from you, and that's the second part of it. That's keeping him alive though, doesn't have enough damage either, and that's three-man strong top side here for EDG. So something makes his way inside, went forward, Bluff X manages to deter that aggression. Bank, killer instinct, flash forward, finds one. Can he find another? He gets stunned up by Langui now. Bank looking for 0711, but that's just a little bit too
be incredibly scary, especially when he gets into these other fights. If he's able to get a backline access onto Bank, and even, you know, against Undalish, he's going to be very formidable. But now the ice raid being started here by EDG.
EDG, they're in good positions. Langui in front of the fight here. Perfect fusion activated on the leash, down to 1 HP, and that's depth charge, keeping him at bay for now. But EDG, look at the positions, just perfect. Killer instinct to the backline though, looks to deter that as Bank gets jumped on by 0711. And look at the damage from the Kazakhs, and you just destroys everyone as EDG walk away with the fights and an 8,000 gold lead.
A call for Invade to, you know, retreat, regroup, give that dragon, and maybe just try to stop it from getting sold.
Bank has just been super aggressive. Now he's forced to stay behind because he's got ulted on twice. Now he has flash backwards as the Onslaught Shadows tries to buy a little bit of time for the team. But Invade is just running for the hills as EDG hunts them down. It's a 2 for naught as Bank barely survived, but hold, I think they can find him here. They just turn their tides towards
stifling them at every single turn. It is absolutely tragic to see this for Invade Esports, but you know, this is just
now 14k as they jump into the face of Bank again, and he's just down for the count now. As Heroes enters, you stop this just as punch forward flash, or Alone, who just gets out to safety as EDG. Here comes Xiao Zhang with the reinforcements, and they're going in for the fight. Darkened Blade dealing a chunk of damage as 0711 jumps forward onto Bluff X. You flashes forward for the perfect execution onto Bluff X. And look at how quick Zhang is flying into that base as EDG marched down to the first Nexus turret. First inhibitor turret, rather. And this should be the game here for EDG. Invade, can they pull up any bit of vision at all? Here comes the Dredge line, and here comes Unleash looking for something. And he's found 4 players right in his face. He's got the Onslaught of Shadows to use defensively, but he's just got nowhere to go. And he's gone down. Bank, killer instinct backward, and look at 0711 chipping him down to nothing as Bluff goes down as well. EDG, they're running for the base of Invade as Belby's just scrambling, gasping for air as he flashes to the safety of his minions, but there is just nowhere safe against EDG, against 0711. And this should be the game with Pro, the only one left standing. Minions crashing down at his base. Dredge line doesn't connect, but the stun does. And here comes EDG to lay down the thunder as they take game 1 of this best of 3.
Yep, that is textbook for EDG. everything that they did there was what they have been doing. Afraid to, you know, start Counter-Strike level 1 and then just walk up, auto attack Counter-Strike, and then flash if you try to get out, just to get that stun onto you so he can have a lot of lane priority, especially against something like a... but it will be, you know, the two solo laners swapping places for now. The rest of this really flipping the script around on EDG.
Here you go though, good dive.
Yeah, they are gonna try, but that power shot onto Typro Pan can turn this around because Alone will now be trying to look for those not quite snipes, but you know, those feathers being set up so that he can just recall them. But that's going to be a dredge line onto him.
Oh no!
Did just risk his entire life there, and that dive will not come through because of the headbutt.
600 gold lead for now, as again coming through on the top side.
Yes, as Xiao Zhang. Oh, that is a really good repost by Bluff X to get the damage of the accelerated shot blast out. Now Yu is up here. He can go for that perfect execution, but Xiao Zhang just autos him down. Belby with the Destiny teleports right into the middle of the fray. They're gonna go for this dive. Xiao Zhang's the first one in, but will he be the last one out? It's going to be another couple of kills, 3 kills, 4 kills, and could this be an ace across the board? Typro is a little bit tanky, but definitely Longwy can maybe go for a dive here, as he does. There's a headbutt. There is the feather recall and the ace across the board from EDG. They haven't used a Jax that is pretty fed himself, and they're investing a lot of resources, but they do jump onto him. 4 people. There's a counter-strike onto 3. Maybe he can still get Bluff X here, but not quite. With the get out of there, he would have just been bullied and not allowed to play the game, but that could still be happening right now because Longwy is actually just 1v1ing him, taking down half of his health on his own. This is an Alistar, mind you, a support, and there is the Feather Storm coming through. He will at least get that recall and the kill there onto the Nautilus. Now Undalish, he is going to get flash and pulverized. This tower is going to be a very sore point for EDG because they don't have a wave coming in. It is just the alone show basically. But they are going to be going on to bank. As I say that, the counter-strike will land and the accelerated shock blast almost bursting him down on its own. Now Undalish on the back, but Bluff X is at least trying to get the revenge kill onto 0711, but he just sees himself, you know, nearly unheard of. So yeah, they are just going to go straight for that dragon, straight for the fight. They've actually been able to take down Alone, so that is a huge sort of damage out already. But Bank on the backside will get assassinated by Yu. Takes him right out. Undalish now gonna get perfect execution, and the Jax will finish him off. But that is a 2-for-1, and the Drake will be solidly in the hands of EDG. No jungler to contest it. Bluff X getting zoned out. And, you know, Yu is not stopping. Longwy is there. He just waited. He waited the riposte out before he reactivated the Shuriken. And he just tried to get that last auto attack onto Bluff X. The chase is on. Can the Fiora outrun Yu and Longwy? They're just emoting. They're like, hey, you can't catch me. I got the honey fruit. I've got the riposte. But then suddenly, he's gone. Belby, even with that gold card, I don't think it will be enough. Even with the Dredge Line and the Destiny, I don't think it'll be enough because Longwy is right there. He got the full price first! And that is going to be a huge mistake there by Belby. Back though with a calling right into his face. At least will finish off that Kali, but now Alone is back into the fray. The flash stun there. He didn't even get a chance to go up against Saya. That stun lasted his entire life. No Spider-Man saving the Nautilus.
Oh no!
Oh, they tried to go for the death rush, but look at the damage laid down by 0711 immediately. So they're like, alright, nope, we're out of here. You're gonna gold card you and get out. We're not even strong enough to 3v1 this game. So there's a gold card though onto Longwy, even with the culling pretty much still facing him. He's not going to be able to kill him. But Bluff X from the back, maybe able to get Alone here. Not quite. With a Feather Recall, that is going to be a huge burst of damage. Oh my lord, the two Disguise just shredding their health. And a huge stun, 4-man stun there. And an ace for EDG to win the game.
Yeah, EDG with a phenomenal performance against INV Esports, looking absolutely stellar in this series. 2-0 to end the day for themselves, and it is absolutely beautiful to see these guys at form.
Oh man,
and you can see them getting up from their chairs, a triumphant smile on everyone's faces. And EDG looking absolutely amazing after that game against Invade. It looks like there won't be any upsets here in this matchup as EDG take their bow.